Yeah, we don't want to talk about that. We're going to get through this. That's the
opportunity while I was there of being the accountant for Floyd Mayweather for a number of years.
Oh, wow.
And just unbelievable experiences when I was working with him. I mean, stories that I can share, stories there. There'd be 4 or 5 very expensive sports cars out front of our building and 20 people coming in and sitting down and going through the various items that we needed to, but always very flashy, very, very out there. You know, but something that many people, it's public knowledge, not sharing anything that's not out there, but something many people don't realize is he suffered a lot through his life with depression. It's something that he's struggled.
Reports claimed that Floyd Mayweather Jr. became emotional after news surfaced that investments worth about $600 million could be seized by authorities. The controversy began after he posted online claiming he had purchased 62 buildings in Manhattan. However, when reports suggested the properties were not actually in his name, investigators, allegedly including the Federal Bureau of Investigation, began examining his wider investment history, leading to claims that some properties and accounts linked to him were frozen.
To making sure that the homeless situation is cleaned up. This is one of the ways that they're doing it, and it looks like there could be possibly lots of different ways to scam the system.
And Floyd Mayweather is a provocative and controversial figure, but I think this article may make people think about him differently.
Reports claim that assets linked to Floyd Mayweather Jr., allegedly worth over $600 million, were temporarily locked during an investigation. This means the properties can't be sold, transferred, or accessed until authorities confirm ownership. The situation reportedly started after Mayweather posted videos online claiming he had bought 62 buildings in Manhattan, proudly showing them to his audience. The posts quickly drew attention and strong reactions.
Into my lifestyle, showing people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on a regular talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings all belong.
Fans quickly flooded the comments, and several media outlets picked up the story, with a massive claim drawing attention far beyond boxing. But when ownership records were checked, reports said the buildings were not registered under Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s name, raising serious questions about the claim.
Floyd Mayweather Jr., there's a story circulating that Business Insider did talking about this $400 million property deal that he had been discussing here in New York City. But now, according to Business Insider, it's not what you think it is. They said there's no evidence there's been a sale of these properties, and it's 62 rental apartment buildings in Upper Manhattan.
Reports say the discovery raised major doubts about Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s claims and led investigators to review his financial records more closely. As a result, some assets linked to him were reportedly frozen until a full audit is completed. This is significant because Mayweather has previously said real estate became a major source of income for him after retiring from boxing. If those accounts are frozen, that cash flow could be temporarily affected, something notable given his famously luxurious lifestyle.
How in 36 months, of course, with one of my new investments, I would be making $300 million a month. But
what investment is that?
Just in real estate.
Aggregate, got you.
And I'm heavy in real estate. I'm real heavy in real estate. Even though, you know, I got my own liquid, and that means cash. For those, I break it down in layman's terms. Even though I got.
The situation became even more complicated as Floyd Mayweather Jr. was reportedly preparing a major investment move. A $700 million bid for a stake in the New York Giants. Working with real estate investor Mir Orbach, they plan to lead a group aiming to buy 10% of the franchise, which is valued at over $7.5 billion. Reports also claimed Mayweather had placed $200 million in escrow to show he was serious about the deal.
He misunderstood. He just wanted to be treated fair.
Right.
And this is for any team that's watching right now. We'll make them a deal. If they sign AB and AB go through the whole season, no problems at all. and then they got to give us 20 million. But if he mess up, then we got to give them 20 million. So if any team want to match that,
That plan is now uncertain. With Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s finances under scrutiny, the proposed investment in the New York Giants could be at risk. His partner Mir Orbach has also stayed mostly silent. When asked for comment, he only said that he and his partners are always exploring business opportunities, including team ownership, without giving further details, something that has raised more speculation given the timing.
Life returns. Like, over his lifetime, he's going to make $300 million off the deal. It just doesn't make sense, especially with the amount of power players in NYC who would have already bought those 62 units if it was so lucrative. The white guy would have easily bought those 62 units up. And this is where I think the bigger understanding comes in. Because if you don't know, the true owner is Black Spruce Management. Mayweather at most holds a minority ownership stake and likely through a financial vehicle with options to.
Naturally, that silence has raised more questions. People are wondering why Mir Orbach hasn't clearly confirmed whether Floyd Mayweather Jr. is still involved in the proposed deal linked to the New York Giants. If everything is legitimate, many ask why details aren't being discussed openly. For now, the uncertainty continues, making the situation look increasingly uneasy.
If you know how much money you got, you really don't have no money. So if you know how many buildings you got, you don't really have no buildings. So I think I own right now somewhere upwards of 100 buildings or more. And in, 99% of my buildings are in New York.
Adding to the speculation, Eddie Hearn had earlier questioned Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s finances in an interview, saying he wasn't sure Floyd had as much money as he claims. At the time, Mayweather laughed it off, but with recent developments, some people feel Hearn's comments now sound more realistic.
And these guys carry on and they do the exhibitions and all that kind of stuff. It just sort of diminishes the legacy a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
And that's what I feel like's happened with Mayweather.
Why do you think he does those things, though? Do you think
for money?
I
don't think he's got the money he says. That's what I think.
I think he still needs the money after all these years.
I don't think he needs the money. But you know when you got that lifestyle, right? So when you're spending what he's spending.
Others in boxing also raise concerns. Analyst Rick Glazer said it's hard to believe Floyd Mayweather Jr. is truly struggling financially, but noted that the rumors are coming from credible sources and could signal a deeper issue. Amid the speculation, Mayweather posted a new video promoting a Thailand-based cryptocurrency called Asset, encouraging fans to invest. He promised rewards like a live Zoom call with him and the project founder, $100 cash back for certain investors, and even a chance to win one of his WBC championship belts or a private training session.
I mean, it's the new wave. It's what everybody's doing. And I started, of course I started with boxing, but then of course now it's real estate. My real estate portfolio is crazy, but I'm truly blessed. I'm truly blessed. And if cryptocurrency is the new wave, you know what?
That offer raised eyebrows because Floyd Mayweather Jr. is not known for giving things away easily. Many wondered why he would strongly promote an unfamiliar cryptocurrency like Asset and attach so many rewards to ITTO some observers. The timing made it look like an attempt to generate quick cash. Looking at the bigger picture, critics say the situation reflects a mix of controversial decisions, financial questions, and limited transparency. Publicly, Mayweather still projects confidence and wealth, but some analysts believe the situation behind the scenes may be less stable.
And it doesn't even hurt his record.
Because of the drug of boxing.
Just also like money.
But I don't even think he don't need any money.
He spends so much money.
Yeah, but he don't need any. Floyd,
are you sure?
Yeah, Floyd good.
I bet if he's playing for the future, you got to keep it coming in if you're going to keep spending the way he spends.
Yeah, but I think he has a lot of other business interests that he can get money from.
Hopefully.
And not just.
The situation seems to be escalating. There's a real risk that more of Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s assets could be seized, future deals might collapse, and some of his past claims could be challenged or disproven. Recently, employees at Mayweather Boxing and Fitness staged a protest after going unpaid for weeks. They didn't leave quietly. They demonstrated outside the gym with signs reading, "The money team has no money, hard work, dedication, and then what? An evil labor trafficking and modern-day slavery." These messages reflected real frustration from staff who felt pushed to their limits.
No, this for real.
No. Hey.
No pay!
Where's Money Mayweather? Hard work?
Dedication!
No pay!
Money Mayweather where?
I don't see you.
I don't see you. All of it. Everybody.
Rent won't wait.
I got bills to pay.
Rent won't wait.
According to the Daily Mail, several employees at Mayweather Boxing and Fitness claimed they hadn't been paid for weeks. This included trainers, front desk staff, and management. Many said they received no back pay and got no responses from a company. Some feared retaliation for speaking out, but felt compelled to act after being silenced for so long. One staff member explained, even if you work for a different company and you ain't getting paid, you're scared to show up and say something because you know how businesses do. They silence you and fire you because everything's at will. For them, working at Mayweather's gym became just another version of that experience, except with Floyd's name attached.
Getting paid late, it has completely affected my life. It has affected my mental health.
Another employee said, "We're out here letting everybody know that they have not been treating us right." The staff claimed they repeatedly tried to escalate the issue internally, but were constantly ignored or dismissed. Some even mentioned that management warned them not to speak with Floyd if he visited. One employee added, "We've been silenced. I was told we can't tell him anything. I can't tell him that our studio is closing. Who knows if he's aware or not? We don't."
The brand, just given the name, but the more and more that I've been here since the beginning of 2024, just seeing the treatment of the staff has just really broken my heart. And also too, for all of the staff, I've offered discounted adjustments to $20, and having staff members tell me they can't afford to pay $20 for an adjustment because they're not getting paid just really took me back to say, wow, what's going on here? Still coming in every Monday, still adjusting the staff to make sure that they felt okay, they felt regulated, that their systems didn't feel so stressed out.
Inside sources reveal that the Mayweather Boxing and Fitness location in Los Angeles could close permanently. Employees are treating the situation as the end. Equipment sits unused, classes are canceled, and members are being told not to renew their memberships. Samria Balden, a general manager, shared her experience, saying she trusted the brand when she joined. "I started working here in September 2023, and on my first day, the team was not employed. From that day, I was always worried, but I thought I could help turn this around. I was fed lies from the beginning," she explained. "We have lost everything. I've lost so much with late or missing pay. It has completely affected my life. This situation has ruined my life."
I was promised a lot, and being who I am a protector, and I protect my team, and I've tried to protect their employment. And unfortunately now, there's nothing for me to lose. We have lost everything. I've lost so much in this, not getting paid late. It has completely affected my life.
Another coach at the gym described the toll the situation has taken beyond missed paychecks. "Honestly, it's been disheartening. We haven't been getting paid fairly. It messes with your mental health. My wife had to go to the hospital due to stress and anxiety from this job. It's just a lot of things that hurt your heart, and it sucks having to go through this working for such a big name company. The reality is, we're not even getting paid."
I'm ready. Hey, what's going on, man? I'm Frank. I was a coach here at Mayweather Boxing Fitness Hollywood, and honestly, it's been disheartening to go through everything we've been going through. We haven't been getting paid fairly. It messes with your mental health. We had to rely on a member that worked at Chick-fil-A that granted us some free Chick-fil-A cards, so we're all eating unhealthy meals to the point where we can't even go home and get some fresh fruit. We're not able to literally pay for our bills. The debt, it accumulated to the point where it messed with the mental health.
As of now, Floyd Mayweather hasn't addressed the walkout, pay dispute, or potential gym shutdown. His silence contrasts sharply with his recent social media posts, boasting over $1 billion in real estate and extravagant purchases. For staff struggling to pay bills, this feels more than frustrating. It's infuriating. Questions are growing about how Mayweather's business empire is managed. Sources close to the gym say there's confusion over who handles payroll. Some blame franchise management, while others argue that if Mayweather's name is on the building, the responsibility ultimately falls on him. Criticism is also mounting from outside the gym.
Warren Buffett, that's in his 80s or 90s, that can still make a ton of money. The Waltons that own Walmart. Bill Gates can still make computers. But soon as someone black, when my career is over as far as me in a combat sport, as far as boxing, whatever, if I'm promoting on social media or I'm doing exhibitions, it's like, oh man, he's broke. No, it's not a crime for them to make money. They don't say anything about the guys that's...
Amir Khan recently shared his thoughts on Floyd Mayweather's situation, and he didn't hold back. It's sad, but karma is a bee, Khan said. He criticized Floyd's arrogance and excessive flaunting of money, pointing out that while he throws cash around, much of the world faces poverty. Khan's remarks reflect a long-standing sentiment in the boxing community. Mayweather built his persona on extreme wealth. His nickname, Money, wasn't just branding. He truly lived it. From private jets to diamond watches, duffel bags of cash, and even throwing bills on nightclub floors, the Mayweather lifestyle has always been about excess.
What's the company? It's Avian Co. Crazy company. Now, I need you guys to come closer and check this out. So let me come give you guys a breakdown. Well, in the industry, you see a lot of people with this kind of watch, this kind of watch, and this kind of watch.
The situation at Mayweather's LA gym highlights a bigger problem. Even if Floyd isn't directly managing day-to-day operations, the fallout reflects on his brand. After all, his name is the business. Accusations of unpaid wages and modern-day slavery hit hard, especially since he's long promoted himself as a savvy investor whose wealth comes from smart ownership and investments. The concern now isn't just one gym. If one location is in chaos, could others be facing similar issues? Franchise chains often face legal consequences when operations fail. So if more employees come forward or other states report problems, this could escalate into a wider scandal tied directly to Mayweather's empire.
He talks so much shit and he's like, look at my $1 million watch, look at my fucking jet, look at my house, look at this. He's like constantly showing you all these things that he has. Like he'll lay out watches in a hotel bed, like this is $1 million worth of watches. This watch goes for $2 million. And they're like, this is my small watch that I take sometimes, but I want to show you, when I show up, I bring out the...
Gym members are now stuck in uncertainty. Those who prepaid for annual memberships are demanding refunds, while others don't know if their upcoming sessions will even happen. There's been no official word from leadership, no emails, no statements, just silence. This could escalate if class action lawsuits are filed. Some employees have already started consulting labor lawyers, trying to determine whether Floyd Mayweather himself could be held personally liable or if responsibility falls solely on the franchise company. Ownership of the LLC behind the LA branch will be key, and depending on how it's structured, the legal situation could become very complex very quickly.
Check this out. Carbon fiber. Come check it out, y'all.
This situation also mirrors Floyd Mayweather's earlier financial controversies. With the FBI scrutinizing his assets and past investment claims under review, every misstep now carries extra weight. Unpaid employees protesting outside the LA gym aren't just a minor issue. They're a visible breach in the brand's image. The repercussions extend beyond one location. The Mayweather boxing and fitness chain has multiple gyms across the U.S., all linked to a name that once symbolized wealth, stability, and success. If the LA branch fails publicly, it could shake investor confidence, stall franchise sales, and put expansion plans on hold. When your flagship location collapses in full view, promoting growth becomes nearly impossible.
The Money Man is back. I'm here in New York City with the one and only Benny the Jeweler. Benny, Tell the people what you sold me today.
All right. See what's going on. We got the Eye of the Tiger factory on a full pave bracelet.
And tell the people about this,
we got
please.
We got the white tag.
What happens next will largely hinge on Floyd Mayweather's response. If he steps forward, addresses the employees, settles unpaid wages, and takes responsibility for misleading claims, he could start to repair his reputation. But remaining silent risks letting the situation spiral further, potentially landing him in court and making headlines for all the wrong reasons. So far, there's been no statement, video, or acknowledgement, just the escalation of the problem. Right now, Floyd's financial picture looks strained, and it could get worse in the coming days. Share your thoughts below and subscribe for more updates.